There was group stages in the 1955 to 58, the Fairs Cup, maybe the second edition as well, but the first edition of the Fairs Cup there was little kind of 2 and 3 team group stages, but that was it really up until 1992-93, the first ever Champions League group stage. Here, first night, first Champions League match day one here, Rangers against Marseille. I was there. So we've had group stages in European football for 33 years now, and this is the first time Rangers and Celtic have ended up. There's usually the country protection thing. I think there was second round for a few seasons in the Champions League. They had a second round group stage. I don't know if the country protection thing worked in that. I can't remember. I need to check back on that to get my facts right. But because of this new 36 team group format, there's 24 teams I think for the Conference League, and the Champions League and the Europa League anyway, it's a 36 team group stage, just one single group. Rangers and Celtic are in the same league. I think the only time we've been in the top flight together for more years than not, or we've been in the old League Cup sectionals. I know we've got group stages back in the Scottish League Cup just now, but Rangers and Celtic don't take part in that because they're usually finished so high in the League Championship, the SPFL Premiership as it is just now, that we don't have to take part in that because we're going to be in European competition. But back in the old days, everybody played in the League Cup sectionals. And I think that's the only other, I don't know if they ever had the Glasgow Cup in a group stage format. There'll have been other competitions probably, the Intercity Cup or Intercity competition they used to have in the very early days of Scottish football. There'll have been other various wee competitions through the years in which Rangers and Celtic have been in a group, but in major terms, this is the only other time. It's certainly the first time in European competition that we've been drawn together, so to speak, or we've been in the same pot. We're in the same pot, we're in a better pot because we've done so well in Europe recently. You know what I'm trying to say, anyway. And the idea that we can eschew European football has always bothered me. But now what's going to happen is there's a griminess about this, there's a grittiness about this, it's a kind of unpleasantness about the fact. I don't mean this as an offence to Celtic. It can usually be the same. The beautiful thing about European football is you get away from the domestic. That's not a problem, and it's almost like Celtic having more often than not been in the Champions League or in a different 4-team group in the Europa League over the last few years has meant there is an indirect comparison. We're always, no matter what we're doing, no matter what competition we're in, we're always comparing ourselves to each other. There's always the derby rivalry goes on in all facets of football, but to actually be in the same group, we're now in the same league table. So it means right now, as I stand here on Thursday night, the Rangers are well below Celtic in both the SPFL Premiership and the Europa League